Previously on the Traitors, 24 people from all corners of the internet were summoned to my stately southern manor to play the ultimate game of betrayal and deception in the hopes of winning up to $250,000 in solid silver. Last time, a player quit the game.
I wish I could continue, but...
Nick was targeted for death.
Yes,
Albino was murdered but has been saved. The group finally got their first traitor.
A traitor. Well done, everyone!
Oh, we did it.
And my last remaining traitor was set a deadly challenge.
Fuck.
This is the Traitors.
Hello. Hey.
My
How you
traitor.
doing?
My traitor, you have failed me. This is the church where the death game would have taken place. Now you are my only traitor, but tonight you will not blackmail. However,
Hooray.
it will work as a late blackmail. You need to choose one player that will be blackmailed tomorrow night. If you are banished, this player will take your place.
Oh, okay.
Because Ivory failed to commit a murder in plain sight last night, all 13 players will be turning up to breakfast.
I'm all alone, I'm all fucking alone, fuck. Oh. This is my first time being first to breakfast.
Not very often on the first half. I'm always
Yeah.
like one of the last one to go.
I was like,
This just brightens my day. Everything is so happy. It's like flowers are blooming and birds are singing.
I think number of times I've been like one of the last like 5 into the room has been like most of the time that you've been here. It feels nice.
I'm literally the same. It gets me so worried.
It feels nice to be in a sat and actually
Now we
having to
can
watch.
watch everyone come in. Oh, there's Christy.
I've lost track of what day we're on.
Hey, Griffith.
Hi. I'm just gonna sit over here.
You have all this heat on you. It's not a surprise you're alive.
Alive! What's up?
Alive!
Hello.
Ooh.
Hi.
Oh man, I'm so happy Exia's out because Exia is probably the best trader I ever seen. Gracie, I can sit with you.
Oh, thank you.
I know, it has been very hard.
Like the wrong channel.
I'm terrified.
Oh! Okay. So I didn't even know that happened. I'm gonna be honest, I got told about it afterwards, but I didn't even know that was like a thing that was gonna happen, so... I mean, I don't have too many opinions on it, but... You know, it was good evidence for a little bit.
Wait. I was very quick.
It took until round 5 to boot Exia, and of how dumb everyone is, I don't think we're going to do it. Like, some of these people has as much sense as a deprivation tank. Like, I don't know what we're doing.
Wait.
Oh, Butter's on!
Hi.
Oh my god, I live another day.
I'm not dead!
We live another day, brother. You know, I've made some like allies, definitely. You know, trying to.
Another day, another victory for the OGs.
Another day, another. What's it? Yeah, another day, another dollar.
Taking down the sweats.
That's actually, I think that's halfway there, right?
I'm alive! Albino!
He lit. Wait. Who died? Who died?
No, I didn't.
I feel great. Oh my god, I was so sure I'm gonna die. However, the fact that it was
I guess not.
Butter. Hi,
Butter.
Hello.
Hi, Butter.
Hello.
I mean, it could be just.
Oh my god, I thought I was dead. I was like counting the numbers and stuff.
Oh my god. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, I could just build different.
Who died?
Alright, so no one was murdered. And Exia just got out and Exia was a traitor. Meaning that either we just went from 3 traitors to 2 and back to 3, or we went from 1 to 2. Because there's no way that they miss and accidentally hit someone with a shield. You'd have to be stupid enough to not pay attention in the challenge as a traitor.
Jack was Jack. We really don't know.
Hello.
Oh.
All. As you can see,
Todd, the creator.
none of you are dead. Everyone's alive. However, I can confirm how it happened. Last night, 4 players would have been invited to the church to play a death game. However, this act would have needed to be committed in plain sight. But my traitors failed to commit this murder, which means you are all safe.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
that'd be a hard thing to do anyways. So.
Awesome.
Alright, it's time for another mission today, and by the end of it, it might paint a perfect picture on who the traitors are.
We're painting.
I'm not good at
I mean, Christy couldn't.
But now that Exia has been voted out and she was a traitor, I'm really nervous because I think it looks bad that I was one of the only people who didn't vote for her.
Christy couldn't commit a murder in plain sight because the heat was on.
Well, we don't know. Was it someone in our room? That means the traitor must have tried, or not tried, right?
Murder in plain sight has me kind of suspicious of some people because especially Christy had a lot of heat on her, so obviously she couldn't go forward with the murder in plain sight. Yeah.
Yeah, they could obviously fraud because they don't want to have a target on their back. Because I feel like the issue they didn't want to do it because, like, if you think about it, like, they didn't want to murder anyone just because they feel like it could be Chrissy just like saying like, oh, I don't want to murder anyone because obviously I'm not targeting them. That's just my theory.
I'm surprised that no one died. Like, why? How? Huh? I'm confused. But I'm glad that I'm not that I'm still alive.
Okay,
so it's not Christy.
It is not Christy. Okay.
Okay.
Albino, have you noticed that there was an exactly group of 3 people that were accusing Christy really hard yesterday? Like, every time I joined a call, they'd be like, you're stupid, you're stupid, you're stupid.
Oh.
Retros, Cupid, and Exia.
Sorry, there's 2 people I've had little inklings about. So, I've been thinking of it recently through the terms of how sure I am it's Exia. I don't give a fuck if it's anyone else. I've never been more sure that somebody is a traitor. I've been thinking about it. I know I've heard a lot of people be like, it has to be Christy. It has to be Christy. It's not Christy. Can we be for real? They wouldn't grab Christy. Christy's too nice for it. I love you, Christy, but fuck's sake, you're not a traitor.
I was talking to Retros last night before bedtime, so
yeah, because I had to lie really
he
hard
was
to
the one
Retros.
who said if he won the money, I think he said he'd keep it to himself.
Okay.
But I know this has nothing to do with the money. Just
We
figured
cannot
out.
let them know that we are sus on them because they're so good at convincing people. But I think we gotta go for like Cupid today.
Maybe if I were to, I wouldn't bring it up. But if I were to, they would probably try and pin the blame on me.
I don't think I'm going to seriously accuse anyone anymore.
Today's mission is a chance for traitors and faithful to work together for once to increase their prize pot, which currently stands at $91,000.
You stand like a frame.
In my mind.
Wait, where are we? Wait,
We are in.
Don't touch anything. Don't go anywhere.
Okay, don't touch nothing.
Oh, I thought
Stand against the wall, back against the wall.
I thought the other place was where we're supposed to stand.
Okay. Hello. Hello, my players, and welcome to my art gallery. It's a little empty at the moment, but before we decide that, I need you to split yourselves into 3 teams, because there's 13 of you. That will be 2 teams of 4 and 1 team of 5. Okay, this mission is pretty simple. Behind this wall, as you can see on the other side, are 3 paintings. All you need, your art expert is going to go behind that wall, and all they need to do is specifically speak out what your painting looks like. Now, the painting you're looking for is the same one of the number of the podium of your team. Okay.
Okay, so I look around.
All they have to do is simple. We explain it to the team, and all they have to do is build it on that dark oak platform. If you can build it within 5 minutes, $5,000 will be added to the prize pot for each painting. Simple, right? Here's a little extra incentive. The team that does it the fastest, their art builders and art expert will all win shields protecting them from tonight's murder. Now you might think, art observers, what is my job then? Well, simple. If you want to bank the money and the rest of your team to win shields, just do nothing. But if once your team has completed their painting, if you want a shield, all you have to do is push the button in front of you. However, the painting must be completed. But here's the payoff. By pushing that button, you will explode the painting. And that means you will lose the $5,000 and your team cannot win a shield.
Okay. I'll not.
Cupid, I'm thinking you explain what we build.
Okay.
I think that's what it is, and
what is the number? What is the number behind the thing?
You were team 2.
Whatever. I see my 4 team members, and it is the 4 people I can yap to the most, minus Fireboy. And I start bringing them on my plan. My little plan.
Team 2.
Okay, 2.
Oh,
okay,
go
so
here.
It's like a tealish blue block on the left.
Okay, so
orange and pink, so I'll just take these 3.
They have names? I'll tell you the names. Okay, number 3. Okay, bottom left. Okay, I'm gonna start bottom left to bottom right, starting now. Orange.
I feel like that the team scaled in difficulty. Like the first one was super easy with the tree. The second one, not as difficult as to explain. And the third one was like really difficult.
Magenta, purple, red, pink.
Red.
Tell me when you got them.
Yep.
Okay, next row, left to right. Red, orange, magenta, pink, red.
Done.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want a check? You are
Check.
correct.
Hey, let's go!
So, if you sit here for the rest of the mission and nothing happens and Bluebear doesn't choose to explode it,
I thought it was fun. Of course, I didn't get a shield, but I'm glad that the rest of my group gets immunity tonight.
Bluebear.
Wait, guys,
you'll earn
stand,
the shields
on
in
top of the
5
button
rounds.
so I can't hit it if you want to be safe.
Blue.
Yeah, I was just trying to get to that corner because I can't reach when I get to the top. But
And then the next one?
Then boom! I just win the challenge just like that because it's super easy. Now I don't have to even worry about being killed tonight.
Alright.
Pink, magenta, purple, red, orange.
Okay, and then how do we check it? Do we just put check?
Nah, I'm colorblind.
Check.
Team 3, I am checking you. You are...
Magenta, purple, red, pink.
Correct.
Okay, so... And then it is...
Wait.
Because I said...
Never mind, you're correct. Sorry.
Oh my
I'm
God,
just...
okay, so you're first, you're first.
I'm just
Dude,
dyslexic, sort of.
It's the same.
Okay, there we go.
I got it.
Alright, do you guys want to check?
Okay.
It looks like a
You want me to click check?
Team 2, you are incorrect. Oh!
What?
The painting is blown up. That's the end of the mission.
What the fuck?
Please tell me you got a. Please. I really want that.
Honestly, if you weren't the first one to finish, there's no reason to not hit the button.
Were we the first to finish?
Alright, stand in your teams so I can now give you the information. Alright, well, 2 correctly made paintings have been made, $10,000 has been added, and also Fireboy, Gar, Gato, and Daz have all received shields. Bluebear does not receive a shield because decided not to hit the button, and Retros also receives a shield because he blew up his team's painting. But you have added $10,000 for the prize pot, which means it now stands at $101,000.
Wow. 101 ways to leave a game.
That's a lot of money.
You've hit the 6 figures.
Yes, sir.
I had a lot of fun doing the painting challenge. That was fun. A little bit surprised at first, got a bit confused, but I think we worked together as a team really nicely. I really enjoyed it.
What's wrong?
Huh? Retros hit the
How? Oh, how quickly did you push it?
At the end, that was a check. So he got the shield, but we didn't. I mean, wait, hold on, JK. If we got it wrong, we didn't get a shield, right?
No shields.
Yeah, we didn't
Only
get
shields for the team that came in first.
At first, I thought the person who pushed the button was very suspicious, but honestly, good for him, because if he didn't do that, no one of our team would get a shield. At least he did it. So I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah, we did it, but we didn't get
probably the best-
shields because we went
Probably best
first.
case scenario then. Okay, I don't want to. I don't think.
No, I don't think.
Yeah,
Retros
it's
did
definitely.
it on purpose. We're still on Christy. I'm just mad at Retros for doing.
It's probably the best scenario. It happened accidentally. It definitely happened accidentally. But I think it was like, probably the best thing that could have happened because we wouldn't have gotten shield anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's a happy accident, but.
So,
oh my God.
Chrissy is still everyone's thing, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
how'd you guys get it wrong?
Christy out, quit making sure we get all of them, a big thing was it when we went in was to make sure that they ended up getting like more suspicion on them and everything. We didn't want Christy in the game anymore. We didn't want any of those people in the game anymore. So we made sure we really wanted them to get kind of what's the word? You know what I mean, right? We wanted them to get people get suspicion on them, right?
We did not get it wrong.
I don't
No,
know.
I'm talking to Butter.
Oh.
We did teal, and then the blue, and then there was a little center thing.
It was like a daisy, it was like a yellow flower in the middle.
Right, and then the top we made it teal, everything was teal, right?
It looked all symmetrical, right?
The whole thing.
I'm kind of concerned.
The top half was light blue.
The
top half was light blue.
I still have all my light blue wool.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, after Exia, where do you go from here? Because, of course, naturally, being Exia was an imposter, you look at who was closest to her, and who was defending her, and all that kind of stuff. And Christy, I remember back then, Christy was someone who was always friends with Exia.
Well, that's unfortunate. We wouldn't have won anyway, though. We were really slow, but that's okay.
Fine. I'm just thinking, maybe Iron Wolf was...
She didn't screw. The only thing she did was kind of get stuck. She crashed, so her character's in the middle. I tried punching her out, but because she was frozen, she just wouldn't move. But we were on pace to lose anyway, so.
Okay.
I am so glad that these faithfuls are dumb.
There are dead people in here.
Okay,
Guys, let Mods talk. Let Mods talk.
Okay.
All right.
So today's gonna be crazy roundtable no matter what. We got to think about last roundtable. Who are the 2 people that are accusing Christy and saying it's 100% Christy? And then the second that the heat was on Exia and it looked like they could be sus for not voting Exia, they voted Exia. That was 2 people.
I need Cupid to get out. They are extremely aware that I'm a threat to the game. Well, kind of, because of my strategy of just being nice. And that's making me really suspicious, so I just hope that Cupid gets out.
That was Cupid, and that was Retros.
Yeah.
We gotta make the shot at Cupid. We cannot give Cupid a shot to convince people. We just gotta underhandedly vote Cupid, and then we gotta let them accuse who they want. Because I heard them last night They were saying it's Retros. They were They were saying it's Gato. They were saying it's Christy. They were saying it's Iron Wolf.
I was certain that Cupid was a traitor.
Yeah.
Can I add something? So apparently, okay, so Cupid wanted to be the observer or whatever, and it found out that Cupid may be colorblind because they call cyan like weird teal color, and they call they call dark blue purple, and I'm like, are you colorblind? And that might be colorblind. So they sabotage.
I think I've played. Poor Cupid. This is gonna be a crazy round table. A couple rounds ago, Cupid brought us in on the plan. Let's, at the round table, banish Gold and not let him know. Great plan, Cupid. No defense. God, I have to keep that in my little mind vault. And then, I'm starting to think Cupid's not a good ally. Cupid might be a traitor. I would, I'm saying 70% chance Cupid's a traitor, 30% chance they're not.
Well, they were trying to sabotage, and Daz hit the button, but I think he hit the button because he thought that's how you check out.
I'm really suspicious of that.
I genuinely think Cupid wanted somebody on your team dead. I think
no, I'm not gonna press
guys, I'm gonna go get other people on the plan, but remember this: let Cupid and Retros throw out whatever names they want at the round table, and we surprise Cupid with the votes.
I honestly didn't expect to get this far.
I mean, I have some people that want to talk to me, so I'll see you guys later. But yeah, I'll definitely keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Although if you're the traitor, why wouldn't you want to try to win the shield so there's one less person, or there's one more person you can kill?
I feel like, okay, in my defense...
Hey, gang.
Wait, are they saying something about me?
No.
I think people are going to sus Retros for blowing that up. But my team already won the shield at that point, and there's no way that Retros could even get a shield or at all in the challenge, and his team couldn't get a shield. So he might as well go for it. I mean, the saying, dead men tell no tales. He's not trying to be a dead man, he's trying to yap in our ears.
Okay. I was in a call with
that was a really weird call because that was all the people that are being sus at the moment.
No, listen, I was in a call with Cupid and them in the lounge, and they were like, "Yeah, we're voting Chrissy." And then the conversation was kind of nothing happened. They were just like, "We're voting Chrissy."
We're voting Chrissy again.
That VC.
And honestly, I think that's a little. I think that's a little we can do better. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like Cupid could be one, but I don't know. Cause how is that hard to do? It's not the hardest challenge you do because you check the thing and you say it out loud. But
I remember
Cupid. I really wish I didn't vote for you, but come on, you don't have to put gun for Exia. I mean, fuck, not Exia, Chrissy so many times. I don't know why people are gunning for the same person in every round.
I know that Ivory could be colorblind, I think, because I was in a conversation with Ivory, and they were like, I don't want colors or something.
Yeah, I know Ivy, there's certain colors they can't see, and I think they got one of the colors they can't really see.
I understand, but now, I feel I don't know why people are doing the same person in every round. I'd rather be someone else because
Voting Christy! We got this, guys. I'm on such a high after we got a traitor, and I think all of the evidence is lined up to be Christy. It makes the most sense, and I think everyone is understanding because I've had so many conversations and they all agree with me. So I'm feeling very positive.
He was a dead man walking to his fate. Vengeance was sweet on my...
It's time for the 6th round table of this game. But after banishing their first traitor Exia last night, can this group paint the perfect picture of their next traitor? Or go back to their old ways and banish a faithful?
Follow me down into the valley night.
Welcome, players, back to the round table. Today in the mission, you painted 10,000 more dollars for the prize pot, which means it stands at over 101 grand. Now take a look around. Last night you banished a traitor, and tonight you probably got a little bit more evidence. So can you paint another player as a traitor? The floor is yours.
1, 2, 3, not it.
Not it.
I'm in. Okay. Hello. So I'm just gonna say it's really not looking good for you, Christy. There's a multitude of reasons. First of all, you're backing up Exia, who was a traitor, and second of all,
Didn't you do the same thing?
Right. Hey,
Yeah,
exactly.
Okay, since you guys want to turn it on me, I will say that why would I, as a traitor, bring up Exia's name in the first place? Who talked about the boots during the first round table? Who talked about, I was on Exia since day one. I did switch around because I was like, I feel bad, but it's really stupid if you guys think it's me. I brought her name into this whole thing.
But here's the thing. You
So it's sounding very stupid that when you're put into a tricky situation, you're just putting it on anyone else. It's very suspicious. Whatever.
Go on.
Okay.
I mean, I'm kind of a coward. I do acknowledge that.
Do you know what I mean?
So you want us to vote Christy?
Okay, can I just go? Since
Yeah, you can talk.
I feel like... Okay,
Yeah,
so
go, bro.
I'll do something about, the challenge. The only reason I pushed the button is because I didn't know that I thought it was the check button. I genuinely thought it was the you check the button and
that button was to blow up the paintings, and we all heard that.
I didn't know that. I didn't really pay attention. I forgot.
No, that's what you're doing. It's like an Exia.
Okay, hold on.
You didn't hear anything, and clearly you probably were paying attention. And if you were paying attention,
Hey man, let the man speak.
Let me speak. Jeez.
Let him speak. Let Retro speak, guys. Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry to jump the gun.
Let him speak. Let him speak.
How many times have I been cut off every damn round table? How many times?
Okay, just let me talk. Okay, so...
Okay, talk. I'm sorry.
Okay, anyways, so... In the challenge, I feel like... I'm not 100% who it could be, but I feel like... Cupid... I feel like the only reason I feel like you're a traitor is because... Is it because, I'm not saying, you're 100% traitor, it's just because it feels a little suspicious that it took you a very long time to do the challenge of the color thing. If I had
You were on the... I'm trying to understand because you were on the same call with me and everyone was disconnecting and reconnecting and everyone was taking a long time talking over me when I was supposed to be giving the instructions. And I'm gonna clear your name. I don't think it was suspicious that you clicked on the thing because either way we weren't gonna win or win shields. So at least you got a shield for yourself, and I'm really glad for you. So
yeah,
that's it. And it's stupid anyone bringing up my name because it's.
Can I say something?
Of course.
Cupid, when we were in that challenge, you said that you wanted to be the observer and explainer, whatever, and you said the wool colors wrong, like you were colorblind. Can you explain that?
I didn't I still to this day I didn't know I said anything wrong. I said it was I said it was teal, and I find it very interesting how you and Iron Wolf are teaming up against me because I've been.
But here's the thing: The only one who could have mistaken a color for what it wasn't is Iron Wolf, because she had the resource pack that changes red to fuchsia.
No.
That's me.
That's
That's me.
You say
Yeah.
anything like a Christie? Sorry.
That's me who changes the color from red.
I just think I want to bring, before you guys kind of side with Iron Wolf and then go against
you guys
Cupid, there's something very important. I was in a I was talking with Iron Wolf and everything, and by this point, I'm assuming everybody has a suspicion of who they think it is and everything, right? Even like outside of just like the base, kind of like general thing and everything. I'm sure everyone has like their own suspicion of random people. I asked Iron Wolf who they thought it was personally, other than Christy, no answer. You know, they're not.
No,
like,
that's a lie. No, I said Dad. I said Dad, and I said Maz.
Dad.
Okay.
Okay. No. You were like, well, like you were trying to think of like random person and everything, right? Trying to throw someone under the bus and everything, right? And I just think it's kind of crazy how you just didn't have anybody at the top of your mind.
I did,
you know?
though.
Like, that's not a couple people who I think it is, right? Aren't like you and Christy, right? So it's like, it's kind of weird, you know?
You're bending the truth there, bud.
I want to get the heat. Like, I just want you guys to understand that it's so like crazy that it's like automatically flipped to me when there was a set plan for Christy. Why would I be a traitor? I'm gonna say, why would I be a traitor if the whole Exia thing happened because of me? I started it the first round table. So like, it's not making sense. And all of this talk about my name is just simply just a random thing just to get the heat off Exia, Gato, and Iron Wolf.
Can I have a question?
Exia's not here.
Oh,
okay. I
Iron
want
Wolf,
to ask.
Gato, and Christy.
So those three people?
That's who I think they are. Yeah.
Why do I feel like this is getting smaller?
This is just not.
Like the
I feel like.
Okay, you can speak.
Okay, so can I say something? So, I feel like this is all really hard to tell because, you know, we don't know who it could be because it's obviously we have like probably it could be 2 traders, it could be 3. I don't know. We'll see. I guess hopefully we get a trader out of here in this round, because if we get it back to back, then we have a great chance of, you know, being the best detectives here. Like, you know.
But
I
mean,
I also want to bring something up, because I just want to know why, Cupid, you thought it was Christy so much, and then because I'm a little confused if you thought it was Christy and you were saying Christy at the round table, why you then
Enough.
you then vote.
Time for talk is now over. Please cast your votes.
Oh god.
Let's start tonight's round table off with Christy. Who have you voted for and why?
I voted for Cupid. Yeah, you accused me for the Exia thing when you did the same thing. Also, you've been coming at me very strong, so I'm not sure what else to do other than vote you.
Okay. Gato.
I'm just friends with Christy. That's literally the only thing I said to defend Christy, and you are telling it's me because I'm friends with Christy? That's something really weird. I voted Cupid as well.
Iron Wolf.
I voted Cupid because I can't get over the fact that, yeah, sure, we weren't gonna win the challenge, but like if you didn't know the colors of the wall that I can't get off of, and that is just like the stair situation in like with Exia. Same like Dad's. It was also between Retro and Cupid, but mostly the colorblindness, you being like an art explainer, kind of, yes, you know. That's why.
Nick.
So before I put my vote down, I would like to bring everyone back to last night's round table when we voted out Exia. There were two people who were talking about Exia, saying, it was Christy, yeah. They were talking about Christy, like, oh, she might be the traitor, oh, she definitely did it. And as soon as everyone started voting Exia, they started voting Exia as well. I can only think that it might be a coincidence. I voted for Cupid. Sue me if I'm wrong, I don't know.
Okay. Des?
I went with Christy. I just think she's been basically defending a traitor the entire game. I find it ridiculous that all of you, at least all the people I've voted so far, are gunning for Cupid. Cupid, I don't think, personally from what I've seen, Cupid hasn't done anything to, like,
Did you
arouse
not
suspicion.
hear what I just said, though?
Please do not talk when someone else is voting.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No one else can talk besides the player casting their vote.
I have the talking stick, okay? I just think it's incredibly suspicious that Christy has been diehard defending a traitor the whole game. And I don't think Cupid... I don't get why people hate on Cupid, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. Bluebear?
I think the exact same thing. I think that Christy immediately just defending Exia the whole game is really suspicious. And then, again, as soon as we bring up Iron Wolf, who also has legitimate evidence against them, Christy immediately goes defending Iron Wolf. I just think that this is a pattern, and it's extremely suspicious.
Okay, vote count. 4 for Cupid, 2 for Christy. Mars?
I think the arguments for Christy do make sense, and I actually, like, I'm not 100% off them, but I think I heard something today that is a very good point, that it felt like Cupid was so hard on Christy during the round table, during everything, and then the second that it looked like, oh no, I might be voting in the wrong, and that might look like a traitor, bites fingernails, like, they immediately switched to Exia, and I think that is actual, like, verifiable stats sheet proof, and so I think I'm voting Cupid here, unfortunately.
Butter?
Okay, so I think everyone going for Cupid, after they made one mistake, the traders kind of jumped on that, and now they're really trying to push it on to Cupid. They've been doing this for the whole game, right? So I'm voting Christy, and Albino, we know you're not the traitor and everything, we know you're faithful, so I really hope you, like, kind of see that they're kind of playing you here and everything. You're like a free vote here, because obviously you're like, you're like obviously faithful and everything, so I really, really want you to kind of look over the fact that Christy's definitely a traitor, so I'm voting Christy.
Okay. Cupid?
So I'm voting Christy, obviously. I just want to say I find it extremely odd how I voted last time got my name brought up when everyone around me was telling me just get the Exia stuff over with when I wanted to vote Christy in the first place. And I've been gunning for Christy ever since, like, last week, basically. And, like, Butter can attest to that. And I just find it weird how you can switch up so fast when, if you look back at all of the weeks, you can see that I have done nothing wrong, essentially. And everyone bringing up the challenge that was today is it's just weird because Iron Wolf was disconnecting. We have Daz who blew it up, but me for saying, like, a wrong color, for example, which I didn't even know, that's like a problem. Oh, I said the wrong name, sorry.
Okay. A vote count. 5 for Cupid, 4 for Christy. Gar?
I vote for the person with the Homer Simpson skin, Cupid.
It's a minion.
Alright. Cupid, if you receive one more vote, you will be banished. Fireboy?
Guys, I think I might have messed it up. I really don't think it's Cupid. I think Cupid, being one of the first people to throw out Exia's name and be, like, one of the main people pushing for Exia and Christy, who are the two, like, most suspicious people here, I don't think a traitor would do that, like, especially at the very start, considering there's no real reason to do it. And I know we've talked about this person. I do think it's this person.
and I'll elaborate more on it after this roundtable why I voted this person. But I voted for Iron Wolf.
Ivory.
I think in this game that if you defend yourself, then you have more chances of being a faithful. And I do not recall. I've heard your friends defend you, but I haven't actually heard yourself defend yourself properly. So I voted Christy.
Okay. Which means it comes down to Ritros. Who do you think is a traitor and why?
Well, every time I'll say this, the person who I voted for, it was Cupid. The only reason I feel like I voted for you is because my gut is saying, like, if we do the same person in, like, the last round, I don't think it really makes sense. Because I feel like my point is, Cupid, the only reason I feel like you're a traitor is because, I get it, I know there's, like, evidence about the Chrissy thing, but, like, come on. Like, I think Chrissy's not a traitor because she was obviously shocked about the freaking Exia thing. I genuinely think that was genuine, but I'm not sure, so sorry, Cupid. Hope you understand.
Okay, Cupid, you have received the most votes and you are banished from the game. Please come to the Circle of Truth. Alright, Cupid, before you leave my manor and the game forever, please reveal, are you a faithful or are you a traitor?
I am leaving this game with integrity. I am very glad of how I played up to this moment. And I want to point out that you guys switched so fast. And yeah, so at the end of the day, I'm going to be walking out of this house as a faithful.
Come on, what? You're selling, bro. You guys are actually selling so hard.
Well, I thought things were going to turn around last night when you banished Ixia, but it turns out you've not. You've gone back to your ways of banishing faithful. 12 of you now remain. You're in the top half of this game officially. Get some rest, because you're all going to bloody need it.
Okay, can you blame me for...
Wait. Of course. You've now... I don't want to sound like someone holding like a grudge against friend groups, but of course you do have a friend group.
I've got such terrible judgment. This happened the same with Mr. Gold.
So you do technically have your numbers behind you. Are you going to promise me
I've
that...
literally told them to go talk to other people, which, Iron, go talk to another group, please. I don't want you to get voted off because you're talking to me.
I'd say it didn't feel fair on Cupid just to like I feel like people turned on her for like no real reason, I guess.
I'm concerned that your group are going to be the death of the faithfuls. Like, I don't mean this to sound bad. If you're not a traitor...
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. My entire theory is shattered. Gulp? Scratch his head. Shit. Oh god. Well... I have my trio. I have Fireboy and Ivory. We're still sticking close together.
It means that one of your group are lying to you.
Yeah, it's...
And are making it where you're getting pinned for it, and they're going to get away with it.
It was my own fault. I'm being completely transparent. It's my own fault. It's my social anxiety, so I cling to the people I know.
Yeah, and it's going to be the biggest downfall of your game. Like, you're going to go out.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I think I'm just back in...
I frankly think that's just ridiculous. Like, I can't believe that people are willing to flip on someone so quickly for, like, basically no reason. I think that we need to get our act together because that was ridiculous.
I'm not great at these.
Right.
With Deathwood's bell tower ringing through the halls of my manor, the faithful once again head to sleep. So it's time for you to finally find out which one of my faithful Ivory decided to blackmail. I have a letter for you.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna happen. Oh my god. I can't believe it. Huh?
I chose Butter to recruit. If you look from the game perspective, Butter's currently the smartest one in the room, their noggins turned on, and they seem to be knowing what they're doing.
We're completely wrong. Is it Ivory? Okay.
Hello, Butter.
What's up?
Can I explain, JK?
Yeah.
I failed to, of course, put 4 people on for the murder game. But I also was given the choice to blackmail a player. I went with the person who I trust that will help me in my game, and I trust you to come to the end game with me and win together. But now you have a choice. You'll either join me as a traitor, or I will kill you.
Okay. Well, that's definitely interesting. Okay, I didn't expect this today, but I mean, I guess I want to win, right?
Yeah, and I think I'm playing a good game. I think you're playing a good game, and I think we could be good together.
Joy, jumping. If I didn't have any of us in the house right now, jumping with Joy, you know, throwing stuff around, just having a party.
Go vote out. I'm so confused.
I had a whole conversation after the rounds. Yes, okay. I'd go on about it, but I think we have to do the murder. But yes, I can't believe it. Oh, I don't know what people are doing. Honestly, I thought Christy was cooked, but
I guess we gotta get down to some business, don't we?
Alrighty. So who are we killing then?
So we need to start by listing those that we can't kill. We can't kill the people with shields.
Christy.
These people are Bluebell, Retro, Daz, Fireboy, Gar, and of course yourself, because you're a traitor. I don't want to kill anyone with suspicion. It's not good for our game. It's just stupid, and it's just gonna bite us in the ass. Which, if I do the order of elimination, it just leaves us with a specific individual